So we're back looking at more Fiat 500s because we got the R-Bath, which is going to be my run around for a bit. We need to look at something that we can do up and sell. So lounges, some insane prices at the moment for some of the cars that I've been monitoring, and like well before the auctions even started, they're like £1,400-1,500. So I found this one, 2011 Lounge. Now, Christmas Eve, I bought a 2010 Lounge with roughly about the same mileage, and I paid before fees about 1,100 something. So this is in Chester, again a bit further away, so we're going to have to factor in some extra travel costs. 55,000 miles, 2011, front end damage, and there's nothing in the additional info that we need to worry about. Quick look at around this, and we have the side wing, which is crumpled. There's a bit of scuff into the bumper, but we could probably just sort that out with some paint. So we're just looking at this side wing to be replaced. Not sure about that door. The door seems potentially alright, but it's whether or not there's a paint mark there. I don't think we're not going to be able to find. Let's have a quick look at this. Might be alright. Looking at that might just be just good polish. So yeah, so that's what we're looking at. So that's currently at $1,250, which isn't too bad given today's prices. So we're going to monitor that, and I will get back to you.
Sold on approval.
Right. Is this going to get crazy?
New bidder.
1,300. Yes. On a 2011, I mean the mileage is still fairly good, but mentally I just think these prices are just insane for what they are at the moment, and that just puts me off. Like, so we're now pretty much over £2,000 out the door before transport, so you can add another 230 quid to that. So at the moment, this car would set me back in the region of 2,400 maybe. And it just keeps on going. I mean, 1,650 for a 2011 Lounge is incredibly high. I mean, yeah, it only needs like a new side wing, and it's a relatively easy job.
Bonus time.
But that's still very high, very high. We'll let this go, and then I'll show you what oh god, it keeps going, 1,700. I'll show you the car that I'm looking at next after this one, which ends shortly.
Bonus time.
People are insane. 1,750 or maybe 1,800 if it gets there.
Bonus time.
But 1,750, that's incredibly high.
Bonus time.
I think it'll go for 1,750. Right, okay. So let's move on to this next car that I was looking at. So it's on ASM, and it's a 2011 Lounge, so exactly the same car as before. The mileage is a bit higher. We're now at 85, and it's a Cat S. Front end damage, that's literally all it says at Silver Lake, and we don't have any V5 or there's no service history. So transport costs are going to be automatically a lot cheaper. Now, we've got 20 minutes to go. It's at 830. I suspect that will go up. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the car. From this angle here, it's not too bad. You can clearly see there's something going on with this front bumper. Cracking here. But the rest of it, there's absolutely no issues with that bumper at all. Nothing wrong with the bonnet, nothing wrong with the headlights. It's just focused around this cracking here. So it's had some sort of up here sort of issue. From this angle, so let's just now ignore this bumper. This angle, again, doesn't appear to be any issues. Nor here. All looking good so far. Rear, no rear impact. Can't quite tell. I think that's okay on the tailgate there. This angle, yeah, all good. It's actually a nice car. It's been done up inside, so it's almost like it's had a valet. Almost like you don't even need to do any work on this in the inside. So there's your 85,000. No other warning lights. This indicates this is where I think this might be. I think it's a Cat S from 2017 because look, that's been put on there, which might indicate that this panel was done on this date. So maybe it's a Cat S previously and it's now had a minor shunt recently. So Cat S historic and it's had a minor shunt. Cam belt's been done at some point. No issues on the door. And again, we're just going back around and nothing on any of the other sides. So I think this just needs a new front bumper in this colour. And we're going to need to have a new badge and a new little whisker. Otherwise, it appears to be a nice car. So, I'm going to go with this with 17 minutes to go. Wish me luck. So we are 35 seconds away. Now this auction could go on and on and on. So it doesn't seem like a massive amount of bidding going on, which could benefit me. But we'll have a look. We'll see. Yeah. So adds an extra half a minute to the clock. Unlike Copart, which is a lot quicker to get through, they just want to burn through cars. ASM just allows a lot more time for you to consider what you want to do. So, by the way, I didn't mention before, this was MOT'd something like 200 miles before the accident. So that's good. It does say front brake discs are worn, which might need replacing. So let's go and try. No. Oh, that suddenly jumped up 920 now. I still think that's a good price because the fees are lower as well and the transportation costs are lower. I was generally thinking that this could be a bit of a bargain. I'm not so sure now because you can see the bids are now just coming in and the auction's getting further and further extended. So let's see if we're going to end up in some form of bidding war. Oh, does it sound not? That's weird. I thought I was winning that. No. Okay, so we're up against someone who's willing to bid a weight. I just wish these auctions wouldn't go on for so long. Just wish they would be a lot quicker. Yet, strangely, as soon as I click to up it, I'm not winning it. So, I'm not really sure what's going on there. Unless it's a proxy bid, like a bit like eBay, you put in your final amount and then just leave it. Yeah, see, every time I put it in, I'm getting nowhere. No, oh, we're winning it now. Winning it at 1,170. Someone will outbid me now. Oh, literally, literally just had that with a second to go. That's annoying. This is the most frustrating auction site in the world. It really is. Again, someone's done some sort of higher bidder, so no matter what price I put in, it doesn't matter because I'm not winning it. I'm not really sure what cut-off I'm going to do, to be honest. It gets it right. It literally is right on the 1 second. I think 13.10 will be my final bid on this. I don't really want to go any further. Right, that is my final bid. No more. Not doing it. Take it or leave it. Nah, I'm done. I think that's just got a bit stupid, really. And I've wasted everyone's time bidding on this. It's 13.30. There's about 250, 300 pounds. Then a bumper. Bit higher mileage. Cat S. Transport. It's not really worth carrying on. So, back to the drawing board. This is very late to the party. It's a 2013 Lounge. And it's a Cat S, but you can't actually see the damage. And I'll explain to you what's going on here. So there's no door handles and the window's down. But I'd imagine the window's down is so you can gain access to the car. But otherwise I'm struggling to see what the damage is. So it's a 2013. Okay. So we've won that. So let's just go into the car. This was literally a real late call. It was on my watch list, and I didn't really pay too much attention to it. So you can see from the front, there's no damage here. It's an insurance job. Can't see what that says on the windscreen. There's a lot of writing on that windscreen, I'm not going to lie. For some reason it's all been... So I don't really know what's gone on. But anyway. So there's nothing wrong with the front of this at the moment. And immediately you can see we've got some issues here. So, door handle is missing and the window is down. It's an ex-car giant car. There's obviously a mark here to indicate that there's a problem maybe with cracking in the paint or something. But the tailgate seems okay. We're missing the cover there. And then on this side, you can see, again, we are missing the door handle. But again, can't see any issues with the car. Inside, we have the remote key. But again, seems not too bad. And then there's your engine bay. So, full tank of fuel. Whether or not Copart are going to leave that in, it's another thing. No warning lights. And that's the window. So, either windscreen motor is broken or they've kept that down for a purpose so you can put your arm in to open the door. And then we've got the bumper there for some reason and obviously the roof. I can't really see what the issue is there, but it's a Cat S. So we've got keys, no V5, and I'd imagine with fees this is going to be around 1,800 and something. So, I'll tell you what, whilst you guys are here, let's MOT history. So it passed in October, so we've got front tyres worn, tyres and a coolant leak and cooling fan running continuously. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's that. We will arrange for this one to be delivered, and it's a bit higher than I'd like, but it's a 2013, so we're going up in the years now, and yeah, that'll be another one coming to the channel very soon. So until next time, see you all later.